Hello! This is my Photocard collection video for 2022. Woohoo! I will have two versions of this video. So this is the chatty video. I'm gonna talk in it and stuff. And then I also have up on my channel, hopefully by now, a completely quiet, I don't say anything. It's just fun. It's just like chill music. And you can see my collection that way if you would prefer to not hear me talk about it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with my other collections, and then we will go to my Girls' Generation Project, which is my ultimate group. All right, so to begin, we start with Vix. Vix is one of my favorite boy groups, my top boy group probably. I collect 3 members of Vix, as you can probably see here. I collect Robbie, Ken, and Hongmin. So first off, we start with these, I think they were M-Wave benefits from, oh my gosh, the Closer, and Shangri-La era, and then Dynamite and also Shangri-La era. I got these from one of my friends, but they're not like actually signed. They're like fake signed. And then and then we just get started with the cards. I store them the same era in a row, and then the same user in like each column here. So, or the same user, the same idol person. Goodness. So we have Air, Boys Record, Chained Up, the Chained Up version. The Freedom version for Chained Up. This one is the 2016 Conception series. I never remember the order. We have Zelos, and then Hades, and then this one is Kratos, and then we have the two Vix albums here, or the 2 types here. So yeah, that's my little Vix collection. I don't collect Japanese. I used to collect their solo stuff, but I just kind of decided I didn't want to do that anymore. So yeah, it has, right now this collection is complete. So we will see if Vix get to make a comeback someday. Next up we have 2PM. I collect 2 members of 2PM, which is Junkei and Nikun. Nikun is my main bias. So I typically put him first, even though Junkei is technically older. So there actually isn't a lot of 9 pocket size cards for 2PM until more recently. So this is from Gentleman's Game, which is their 6th album. And then all of this are the solo cards from Must. This was the pre-order benefit from Aladdin. And then my friend Emily, who's the rest of history 87 here on YouTube, ran a group order, and these were the freebies that she made. So I got one of those, which was cool. So there's those. And then this is for Junkei. It's the same cards, or from the same albums. So for Must, they had unit cards, and if you collect 2 members, it conveniently makes a 9-pocket page. So this is all of Nikun and Junkei's unit cards. And then we get into kind of just random stuff that I have. So this is from their Japanese album, With You Again. This is from, I think, Nikun's solo album, one of them. This is from My 20s. This is from No Time. That is from a merch drop, I think. So I kind of just have random cards. I try to have one for each of member. I was again collecting some of their solo stuff, and then decided I just didn't want to do that anymore. This is also from a merch drop. This is from the fan meeting that Wooyoung and Junkei did. And then this is my small collection of excuse me, other miscellaneous cards that I have. So I have a couple of Juno's solo albums, and so that's what these cards are from. Don't Stop Me Now, 2017, SS, and Shows Out. I can never say that one correctly. This is from Wooyoung's Matabokuwa album, and then these are 2 tickets from various concerts. Oh, and that's a Must benefit up there. I have Nikun's and Junkei's. And then I have these 2PM 10th anniversary sticker sets. If you don't know this about me, I love ZooPM, which is the little figurines and animals and stuff for each of the 2PM members. And so they released this sticker set of them as drinks, and I just really liked it. And so I have this sticker set now. And yeah, so that's kind of it for my 2PM collection. And we move into Twice. So for Twice, I just collect Mina. I collect basically all of her Korean cards. I don't have all of them. Some of them I just decided I don't like them. So you'll see specifically for Taste of Love, I have 1 card because I don't like any of the Taste of Love cards. And then for some of the back collecting stuff, I don't have everything. And then I also collect her pre-order cards. Again, almost all of them, most of them. Some of the ones I don't have because I don't like them. But yeah, so I just keep them in just arrow order. I don't do OT9 sets. I don't do fun designs. I like full 9-pocket pages, and so that is what I create when I have cards for her to put away. So I'm definitely missing some for Yes or Yes, for example, which is fine. Same with Your Yes. Also Feel Special. I hate all the Feel Special cards basically. So I just have a couple of them. I I did really like Blonde Mina. That was a good era. I enjoyed that. Yeah, this is my One Taste of Blood card. So, but yeah, I am all caught up. So just ready for whenever the next album is going to come out. And then these are the freebie cards. I don't have some of this is, I believe, from Signal. There was like one for Twice Coaster Lane 1 and Lane 2, which I used to have them and now I don't. But anyway, so these are the freebie cards starting from there. And if I ever get those other ones, because they're a little older, cool. And if not, this is very, very fine. Very happy with that. So I try to collect most of the freebie cards. I think, like, again, for alcohol free, I just have the one. But yeah. And then this last section is just sort of like my miscellaneous cards that I have. Some of it is from albums that I've purchased, but I don't collect the group. And some of it is just like group orders I've joined. So this is my little like Wanted Pop collection. I used to have more, but I ended up selling them just because I kept the ones that I really liked. Clearly, I really like Wando's photo cards. They're very cute. And I just like love that Hyungwon photo card. I have these two photo cards from ATEEZ. I love from ATEEZ. This is from aespa's Savage mini album. Winter is my bias, so I got lucky and pulled her. And this is from the Girls mini album. I got Karina's card. I would love to trade her for Winter, but I don't think anyone's going to trade me, which is fine. That is from Super M's first album. Atlantis, Keys Bad Love. That is from Savage. This is like an M-Wave benefit card for Vix. That's from Girls. And then these are two pre-order benefits for Stacy. For Jay, I used to collect Jay and then recently downsized her collection, but I thought these two cards were cute, so I ended up keeping them. I think they're both from Mixstar. Yes, they are both from Mixstar. The back of this one's very cute. This is from Atlantis, Shiny's Atlantis album. And then this is from, I saw Tiffany on her Magnetic Moon tour, which was in 2019 for her first full English solo album, Lips on Lips. This came with a photo card that you'll see in my other binder, but this was a good place to put this, so that is why that is here. So that is sort of my like MISC other non-Girls' Generation cards. And now we're going to move into my Girls' Generation collection. Okay, so for Girls' Generation, I'm pretty much a full group collector. So for Jessica, I collect Jessica when she is in the Girls' Generation releases, but I don't collect any of her solo stuff just because I don't really like her solo music. I used to have it back in the day, and then I parted ways with it just because I don't really like it. So I don't really collect Jessica outside of Girls' Generation when she was in Girls' Generation's like release kind of stuff. So to get started, this is my like O/horizontal card page. O is, I believe, the first album to ever have photo cards, and they do have individual member photo cards, but they were kind of rare and they're expensive and they're really easily faked. So I just said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have these group cards and just like call it a day. And then we have Hoot version A, version B, The Boys, Mr. Taxi, Lionheart. This is the Lionheart version. Lionheart, this is the You Think version, even though the cards look very similar. Holiday Night, the Holiday version. And then the All Night version. And then excitingly, Forever One. I believe this is the standard edition, I believe. This is the standard version. And then this is the deluxe version. These are all of the invitation cards. And then the tickets for Forever One. And then the postcards for Forever One. There's a lot of inclusions in this album, which was strange as a collector, because normally, as you see out from the previous years, there were not. So that's the end of the Korean stuff. And then we get into their Japanese cards. So for the singles, 3 of them had 9-pocket sized items. So that's what I collect. They also have like postcards and stuff, but those are like, again, very rare and very expensive. This is Genie. This is a collection I'm probably never going to finish, but and then we have G. And we have Run Devil Run, Mr. Taxi. And now we get into like merch cards. So this is from their 15th anniversary merch. This is the selfie cards out of the Lucky Cards set. And then this is the like little drawing cards that they made that came with also with the Lucky Card set. And then this is the Girls in Peace Japan tour cards, I guess you would call them. And that's it for the full group stuff. And now we move into subunits. So first we start with TTS. So for TTS or Techiso, I did member across the top, the same member across the top, the same release down the column. So this is Twinkle, Holler, and then Dear Santa. And then conveniently they had 2 cards per album. So this is Twinkle, Holler, and Dear Santa again. And then we move into OGG. So this is from their first album, or their only mini single Kino thing, Little Touch. And so these were the cards that came in every Kino. And then these are the selfie kind of random cards. And then, of course, there were 2 sets of selfie random cards. And so I have the other set just here on its own page. And then they were in the SMCU stuff from 2021. So this is I believe it's SM Town version, and then the OGG version specifically, I think is how I did it, and then the IDs. And then we get into Season's Greetings. So I do kind of have a low-key goal of collecting most of the Season's Greetings stuff, but for now I just have the 2020 Season's Greetings, which was an OGG release. So this came in the album, so it was, or in the Season's Greetings. So none of this was random, but you get kind of like these concept cards and then like the selfie card. And then this is the 2021 Season's Greetings. I think this is the SM Town and Store pre-order set. I don't know, actually. Maybe I'll look it up and write it here, whatever it was. But this was a pre-order set. They didn't have photo cards in that particular release. And then similarly, this is the 2022 Season's Greetings. This one I'm pretty sure is the SM Global Shop or the SM Town and Store pre-order set. Because again, the Season's Greetings itself didn't come with photo cards. And then we move into solo stuff. So this is, I start with Taeyeon because she debuted first. I keep everyone in debut order for their solo work. And for Taeyeon, I collect 3 cards per release. Sometimes that ends up being all of the cards like it does for I and Y. And sometimes that ends up being just a subset of the cards like it does for My Voice. So that was My Voice. This is the repack of My Voice. This is this Christmas where there was only 2 cards. Something new. Purpose. The repackage of Purpose. What Do I Call You Now? And then INBU is what I have so far for that. And then I just kept the postcards in here because they were nice. And then I put the other postcards here. So here's Hyoyeon's postcard from her album. Next up we have Tiffany. So similarly, I collect 2 or 3 cards. I collect 3 cards or however many cards there are if there's under 3. So up here at the top is her I Just Wanna Dance set. This is from the Korean press of her Lips on Lips album, which was an English album, but didn't get a physical release in America, but got a physical release in Korea, and it came with these photo cards. And then we have, this is the photo card that goes with that standee I showed you at the end of my other binder from her Magnetic Moon tour. And then this is Sohyun's Don't Say No set. Yuri is the First Scene set. Yuna's A Walk to Remember. These are just the album cards. I know there was a Kino. I know there are Kino cards. But they're expensive and I never see them. But if I ever see it, maybe I would buy it. And this is Hyoyeon's Deep album. I have been struggling to find more photo cards for this, but here's that. And then this last page here has, this is a card from the So I Married an Anti-Fan drama OST. So this is Sooyoung's card from that. And then these 3 cards are what I have been calling the Regretful Pobs from the SNSD like fan union thing for Forever One. So they had the 2 sets of these. So to keep myself low pressure to collect them, I have just put them back here and they're just hanging out. And if I get a full set, I'll put them up. But for now, they're just hanging out back here. And then the last thing I have is this pre-order benefit. I believe this is also from SM Town and Store, the SM Global Shop for Forever One. So yeah, that is my whole complete photo card collection. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.